Hello there, my name is Connor Stone. I'm a PhD student at Queen's University and I study galaxies. Today, I want to show you a really neat program called Stellarium that you can use on your computer or on your phone to learn more about the night sky. To start with, Stellarium shows us the sky as it looks like right now. Since I'm recording this during the daytime, all we see is a bright blue daytime sky. On the side here, I can change different features of what I'm looking at. So, if I go to the clock option, I can move through time in order to see what the sky will look like in the future. If I keep going, you'll see there's a sunset. Let's look over at that sunset. The sunset, and then the sky starts to come out, and we're seeing stars. I'm going to move ahead a little bit more, and now we have a night filled with stars. This time window lets me see what the sky will look like in the future. I can move ahead by years, and here we can see some small changes throughout the years in the night sky. And if I go back through time, there we go. This is what the sky will look like tonight for me. I can also change other things like where in the world I'm looking at the night sky. If I jump to the other side of the world, then we get back to our blue sky. That's because the Earth is round, and so if one side is facing the sun, the other side is not facing the sun. Here we see a daytime sky, but back in Canada we see a nighttime sky. So if you're going to go on a vacation or a camping trip, it's really neat to look ahead, see what's going on in the night sky, and then you'll know what's out there while you're in your trip. Stellarium can do all sorts of little tricks in order to show you what's going on in the night sky. Another option is the search window. So you can search for different things that might be interesting tonight. So here I'm going to search for Mars, and now Stellarium shows me where Mars is and centers it on the screen. So if I zoom in with my mouse, I can keep going and going until I can see the surface of Mars. Let's keep going. This shows Mars and which part of Mars is illuminated, which part of Mars is in shadow, or which part is daytime and nighttime for Mars. If I zoom out, I go back to my night sky, and I can also turn on all sorts of other really cool features for Stellarium in order to see what's going on. If I turn on the constellation lines and their names, then I can see where all of the constellations are and which stars are associated with them. If I turn those off, I can turn on these green dots here. Those are exoplanets, planets that have been discovered around stars other than our own. There's all sorts of other features in here, but one thing that I'm going to tell you about that's really useful for when you're starting out to look at the night sky, these are called the Messier objects. All you need to do to find them is go to the search window, press M, and then a number between 1 and 110. Let's try 42. I happen to know that's a very interesting one. That jumps us over here to the Great Orion Nebula. The name is over here. If I zoom in on the Great Orion Nebula, you'll see a big cloud of gas and a whole bunch of stars. These are newly formed stars, and this cloud of gas is a star-forming region. If you look at this with a pair of binoculars, you will actually be able to see it for yourself. It's really, really bright, and one of the brightest nebula that you can find in the night sky. I'll scroll back out. There's lots of things to discover. Try looking at those Messier objects, look around for planets, and plan out your next trip to a dark sky. Have a good day. Bye.